this is Lindsay Chag, and I'm here for some Talkback, and I'm going to answer questions that were sent in. Sure, I like that. I think that's a good thing. I know, the casting director knows that the producer and or director like you, obviously, and your work because they've worked with you before. So that's fantastic. Sure, there's no negative to that whatsoever. You need to do a voiceover demo tape. If you haven't done any voiceover work, then you can go ahead and self-tape yourself doing different character voices, and then you have to get that tape to voiceover agents and managers. You could cold send it to them if you don't know them. If you have actor friends who do voiceover work, find out if their agents or managers would be willing to listen to your tape. Keep doing that. That's fantastic. You're doing the right thing there. Just seek out any and all venues which advertise for auditions. So find out in your area where audition notices are posted and then respond to every single one. That is the way to do it. It's a lot of legwork. It certainly takes time and energy, but I think it will pay off in the long run. Again, the more you do that, the better your chances of having success. Within reason, as often as you'd like. Certainly, you could submit it for every single role that you feel that you're right for, that casting director is casting. You can cold submit it as well. The worst that can happen is if you submit it too often, it will get filed away, or worst case scenario, deleted. But that's okay, because the more you do it, the more you submit, the greater the chances that somebody is going to look at it and notice it and call you in. Writing to the casting director, self-submitting, as we talked about in the previous question. Invite the casting director to come and see you in a showcase if you're in one. Sometimes acting classes will have a scene night and invite casting people. That's a terrific way to be seen. Cold reading workshops, I happen to think, are a good way to be seen by somebody who is not represented. A lot of times, I know when I started out and I was doing those, it would be a huge benefit to me because I would have that file of actors to go to when I needed to cast roles of people that were not recognizable, some of the smaller roles. And that's how you get in the door and then build your resume from there. So any chance and every chance you can to put yourself in front of somebody to be seen is important. Do plays, do a lot of plays, because that has a twofold purpose. Number one, gives you experience. Actually, a threefold. Gives you experience, gives you an opportunity to practice the craft you love, which is absolutely invaluable, that you have that ability and that opportunity to keep doing that, especially in between auditions. And number three, it gives you a venue in which you can showcase your work to people. Wish you all the best of luck, and just keep in mind that you cannot go wrong doing what you love, and do all the work that is required to get to be the best you are at doing what you love.